Djay Pro version 4 instant effects tutorial. I'm DJ Spiegel Spin, and I'm going to show you what they changed with the new update in the instant effects. Alright, so DJ Pro AI version 4 is now out, and I know that there's been a lot of horror stories. People had glitches and they're unhappy with the update, and hopefully that gets resolved soon. And in this video, I'm going to talk about something that they improved a lot upon, and that is the instant effects in the effects section. So let's go over to our effects section and see what's different. So you have the pad, which is still the same as it used to be. You have manual, which is turn it on, turn it off, and then you have instant. This used to be that you would have to hold it in to do the effect, and they had like absorb and a couple of other cool effects, but not very many. Now they added a whole bunch of new ones, and I'm going to walk you through some of the ones that I think are really cool. I'm not going to go through all the new ones because there are a lot, but I'm going to show you some. So the biggest thing that they changed is that you could put a hold on the effect. So before, the effect was only active when you had your finger on it. Now, if you have the hold in, it will keep the effect on. So let me show you what that sounds like. So the song's going to be playing. I'm just going to set it to the instant effect. So if you want to change these effects packs, you press this pencil here, and then you press the three dots, and now you have this whole list of all these effects. Most of them are new. They used to just have Essential, which was smaller, but now they added to the Essential one, and then they got Classics, and they got Marco, Reverb Echo, Noise Sweep, and then the Nero Mix ones. Put all of these into, if you want to put a whole pack into your pads over here, you just go choose one and hit apply, and it is going to apply all that whole effects packs into these pads. If it has less than 8, it's going to keep the ones that you already had. If it has more than 8, it's just going to use the first 8. So this one has 10, I believe. And if you look, it stops off at loop. And we still have fill and juggler. So just keep in mind, if you wanted to, if you see an effect that's cool and apply the pack to it, and then it's not there, and you're like, where is it? It's because it only has 8 pads. So also what you could do is if you click on any individual pad, you could choose a specific effect and make your own custom packs. This is what I recommend doing. Find the 8 effects that you plan on using and just put them into the pads so they're ready for you. So if you switch on over to the effects mode quickly, there they are, ready to go, your effects. So I'm just going to start with going over here. I'm going to apply the essentials. They added some new stuff in the essentials. I think it's pretty cool. It's stuff that wasn't there before, and it's targeted towards creating custom buildups. So landing, this one is kind of like an echo out type effect. It's going to gradually end the song, add some glitter and noise, and then you could throw in another track, either with a lower BPM, a higher BPM. It's just another way to do an echo out or a reverb out or even a filter out, but it's more, sounds like a plane is landing, something like that. So first I'm going to show you with the hold button off, and then I'm going to put the hold button on. So it's kind of like the absorb one that we had originally, but it has a little bit more of that resonance filter sound. So I'm going to put on hold, and I'll show you what happens. And then you can go right into like a breakdown or the beginning of another track. Nice and smooth, easy transition with one click of a button. I'm really happy that they added that landing effect. Another one that I would like to talk about is the alarm. This one is targeted for build-ups, so you could do it before the build-up. We're going to take hold off. So it sounds like what it says, like an alarm, and it's kind of like a riser. It rises you up, and then you could drop down the drop. So here's what it sounds like. So it sounds kind of like if you set an echo, pitched up the track, but now you could just do it with one button. This was popularized by James Hype. He does these crazy build-ups with all kinds of filters and loops and stuff, and then drops in the drop, and everyone goes nuts. So DJ Pro saw that this is a new trend in DJing, and they gave us some great effects to do these. Another one is going to be Rocket. It just sounds really cool, and it's similar to the alarm, and this is what it sounds like. So it's similar to the alarm, but it has more of an echoey, more of a shh type of sound. It sounds like what it says, a rocket taking off. So I would definitely recommend using that one as a build-up. Another one that they added is Censor, and this could be if there's a curse, if you're playing at a family-friendly party or something like that, and you know there's a curse coming up. It's going to put the track in reverse and kind of censor it out. Other DJ apps like Serato and Virtual DJ had a similar effect. I personally would go to the instant effects and use the scratcher. Whenever there's a curse coming up, I would just scratch it out. I think it sounds really cool, and it's a really good way to get rid of the curse. And then just scratch it out, so you're adding some scratching and you're getting rid of the profanity. So definitely I would recommend using that one instead of this sensor. But if you're used to using that type of reverse type sensor, then feel free to use it. And now they added all these Neuro Mix specific effects, which I think is a trend that they're doing. Every new feature that they add, they're adding in Neuro Mix to that new feature, because Neuro Mix is DJ Pro's exclusive technology, and it's really, really good, and it's the future of DJing. Instead of mixing with lows, mids, and highs, the future of DJing is going to be mixing with the bass, the drums, and the vocals. So I'm happy to see that they added some more effects specifically towards those. So it used to kind of be like a novelty with the instant effects. They were the same since DJ 2, and nothing's really changed that much. So it is really nice to see how they did a whole overhaul to this section. I do wish that they made the words a little bit smaller, because with some of these longer ones, you can't really read them. So like this one over here, the third one, Culato, doesn't really make sense. So I think they could have used a smaller font or made these boxes bigger, but that's the way it is. So if I want to see what the effect is, I have to go and look at the list again. So thanks for watching. I'm going to be making more videos about the new update, about the future of DJing, and if you guys want to learn more about DJ Pro and DJing with the iPads, subscribe to my channel, give this video a like. Thank you.